What a way to start the video then by showing you the most fresh trim you'll ever see. Check this out. Check it out. Absolutely unreal. Detour Barbering in Bath. Insane. One of my guys, Alex, who's doing his bodybuilding show this year, works there, always sorts me out. The best barber I know. What a way to start today's video. Speaking of the video, welcome back guys to the YouTube. It is currently 7:30 Friday evening. As that intro suggests, we have just gone to see my client Alex and get my hair sorted for the weekend. We are now going to head back to the gym because we have got a meaty leg session waiting for us. Today, to be honest with you, has been a pretty slow day. It's just muggy. It is just hot and muggy at the moment. And it's not fun. It isn't fun for anyone. I've had myself, my coach, my clients all turn around to me and be like, dude, it is a difficult time for sleep, which has then had an impact on rest, recovery. So it's been just one of those weeks. Hopefully it gets better next week. But yeah, we have got a pretty brutal leg session waiting for us when we get back to Tribe. So I am very excited to just jump straight into that. This evening, not really a lot going on. Tomorrow we've got our check-in. I'm going to be showing you guys the check-in process for when I go and see Lewis on a Saturday in the morning. So you guys are going to have a little bit of an idea as to, you know, my bodybuilding journey, a bit more in depth with my bodybuilding journey. But for the most part this week, because it's been so muggy, because it's been so hot, it's just been about grinding out the week, ticking the boxes, getting it done, and, you know, seeing the results on the back end of that. And, you know, hopefully this week for my check-in anyway, we are leaner. The body composition is there for classic, in my opinion. For what my body can actually withstand, I think body composition is very good at this moment in time. For me, it is just a size thing that I worry about, and that's pretty normal when I'm going into my second ever bodybuilding show. I will always be worried about not being the bigger guy. But the idea has been reinstalled with me through Lewis that it's not about being, you know, the biggest person on stage. It's just about meeting the criteria. And if we've met the criteria, then we'll be fine, which I think that we have. So yeah, it is just about the details now. 10 weeks away from my show. It's just about the details. It's, you know, refining everything. It's just making sure that, yeah, boxes are ticked really. And that's all I've got to worry about. We're gonna head over to the gym now. I will catch you guys up when we get there and we will start our leg session. We are back at the gym. What a first session to bring you guys, by the way, which is legs. Because everyone fucking hates legs, but I absolutely love legs. And just hooning the fuck out of legs. Starting with the Smith squat to begin with. Was pendulum, now Smith. Controlled squat variation will always beat a regular barbell squat, in my opinion. Just so much more controlled. I don't feel like the bar is going to crush my back or my knees. So we're going to start with a very light warm-up set with just the bar. 2 feeder sets with a more moderate weight, and then we're going to 2 heavy working sets. 4 to 6 reps, and just absolutely beast it. Yep, feeling good. Let's get some fucking knee sleeves on. Just emphasis on the muggy day today. So muggy and just gross. Everything just feels sticky and horrible. Also, for context, I'm putting 15s on now, right? It might seem like really light, especially for a Smith squat, but this is not a typical Smith squat because the weight of a bar is also added on top and some. So even the bar alone is like, what, 35 kilos? And then obviously you put 2 15s on, it goes up to 85, 2 20s, 95, etc. So is that right, maths? 35, no, 65, sorry. Then, 75 with the 20s. And then I think we usually get up to about like 100 for like a solid 4, like a controlled 4. Could probably slug out 6, but those last 2 reps would just be shit, and there's absolutely no point. It's not worth the risk at all on my knees. Like already hearing them click within the fucking warm-up set. We're just going nice, slow and steady. Plenty of rest in between, like 2 minutes in between should be more than enough, especially for a compound lift as well. Again, you don't want to like rush into things too quick and then just get fatigued. And then like your nervous system is just absolutely fried. 2.5, 3 minutes between each set on a compound lift, absolutely fine. A minute, minute and a half between your isolation movements. So like when we do the leg extension layer or the leg curl or like the kickback. Not too long of a rest period to, you know, not be able to push as hard, but it's also not too short. So I'm not like burning out and just frying. And then we've obviously got the knee sleeves there for when we go slightly heavier. Oh, right. I know for definite there's going to be a meaty leg pump at the end of this session. Holy moly. Everything is moving nicely. Whew. Yeah, we'll do that for another feeder. Another feeder set with that. And then we'll probably whack on some 10s maybe. And then just emphasize on control and squeeze and stretch, as opposed to hooning as much weight as possible. So it's just not worth the risk at all. I think going back to what I previously said about the Smith machine, we are getting Lewis has bought a new one. Lewis has bought a new one for the gym. So this one's going to be replaced with one that isn't weighted. For squats, it's manageable for most people. It's when you do, you know, like incline bench, where like someone that's just started uses a Smith machine and it's already like 35 kilos. It can be pretty challenging for some people anyway, especially like newbies to the gym. Like if I started here when I was like, you know, fresh to the gym and instantly jumped to 35 kilos on an incline bench press, I would be flagging. So we are getting a different Smith machine, an unweighted bar. That should be a lot more fun. That should be a lot of fun to play with. The leg extension again that we get onto later on today is also new, and fuck me, is that a killer. I miss the old leg extension because this one just brings the legs all the way back. It doesn't finish at like a 90-degree angle here. Brings your legs all the way back, almost like your heels are touching your ass. So you just get more stretch, which you're doing 3 sets of like 6 to 8, 8 to 10, even, you know, 10 to 12. That's gonna fucking burn after a while. So that's always fun. Okay. Nice. Whew. I got 2 working sets left on here.
Nice.
Got the camera up, say hi. I mentioned detour at the start of the video. I was like, what a way to start the video, guys. Look at this.
Do you reckon me and Matt, if I do incline cable flies straight away?
Go for it, man. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Sweet.
Absolutely fine.
Otherwise, I'm internet.
Yeah, no worries, man. No, that's absolutely good. Alex, by the way, I was talking to, the client that I mentioned at the start of the video, who has just cut my hair and also trained to. What a guy, man. What an absolute guy. Right, we'll whack on the knee sleeves. Always whacking on the knee sleeves during my working sets. I don't get any knee pain or niggles or anything. It's just purely to allow control. And that sounds really stupid because you should be like, oh, why don't you just take the weight down? But this weight here I've been working with anyway, for like 2 or 3 weeks now, is a very comfortable weight for like maximum tension, but also control. So I know I can hammer out like 6 reps easy on this. And then we put the weight up even more. And again, it's a manageable weight, you know? It's not like I'm going down super quick and then jumping straight up. It's a controllable weight, but it's just helpful on the knees. Way more helpful on the knees. I think meal 2 is hitting the spot right now because I feel fueled. I've got my carbs and my creatine as well that I have mid workout. Well, I say mid workout, like throughout my workout. Currently on like 10 grams of creatine and then 30 grams of Carb X. Got the orange flavor though. Not a massive fan. Tropical flavor is way better. But yeah, that's definitely helping me get through these sessions again, especially on like shitty hot days where it's just muggy and gross, and like you almost feel like the energy is being taken out of you without you actually having, you know, done anything, which is always fun. Okay. Nice. Grab some more tens, whack that on there for our final working set. And then we'll move on. But yeah, feeling good. Feeling very, very good. Third and final. We'll go for 4 super controlled and see how we feel after 4. And then maybe go for 6, again, just depending on how I feel. If I know we can like just hammer 6 out, then we will. Come on. Oh, fuck. Whew. Fucking hell. Bro, it's always fucking squats that just knacker me like crazy. Just feel absolutely winded right now. It's actually the best movement done. I remember being like 4 weeks out from my show, from my very first show, and for some reason I had the all good from nurse to attempt a 1 rep max, and I think at the time my 1 was like 160, and then we did it and got up to like 175, and I was just like, what the fuck's that all about then? And I think at that point during my prep I was just running on pure adrenaline and like drive, and like every session, yeah, it was a struggle, but it was like enjoyable because it was a struggle. We ended up hitting a PB on that, which was something cool. Not that I'll be going for anything like that this time. So yeah, leg press. Time for leg press. And that is the first thing that I'm doing, is taking off that weight, because there is no chance that's going up for a slow and controlled 12. That's Alex for you. Funny guy, man. Funny guy. Nice guy as well. What a legend. Okay, so leg press now. turn down this. Leg press now. Yeah, 12 reps. I'd say like shoulder width / high and wide kind of stance. That's like the stance that I find most controllable. I know there are variations that you could do, or variants of the leg press where you have like feet narrow, go right onto the toes, drive up using the quads. But we went pretty quad focused with the squats. So leg presses, again, shoulder width apart / high and wide. So we kind of find like a happy middle ground there. And then just go real slow on the way down and then drive up. But within that drive, we go straight back to going down slow. So there's no rest at the top. There's no pause. There's no, let me just have 30 seconds to catch my breath. It is just straight solid. And we did this last week with Lewis and one of his other coaching clients, Judge. And fucking hell, I was dying after this. And I was trying so hard to keep like a straight face and make it look like I was doing fine. But holy shit. Just the amount of tension that you can get from a movement, even like what I've just done there by taking some of the weight off, is incredible. So that's my advice to any new gym lifters. You're going to experience probably a high growth of strength, right, and muscle tissue, because that is deemed newbie gains. But do not basically don't take the piss and just be like, oh, I'm just going to truck around as much weight as possible. You want to be doing slow, controlled reps, okay, all the time. It's quality over quantity all the time. If you can get 12 shitty reps with higher weight, and then you can also get the same amount of reps with lower weight but feel more of a burn, then just go for the lower weight, because it's just so much more beneficial for you and for growth, and it's like way less injury risk as well. Getting flashbacks from last week doing legs. I think we'll leave that weight for the next set. I've also found, right, during this week that every single time I'm going heavy, right, well, I say going heavy, every single time I'm putting like maximal effort into a set, it's almost like my vocal cords just come together and shut, because I can barely fucking speak afterwards, which is fun. I do like the sort of claustrophobia element to the leg press, where you just feel like you're trapped and you're contained. And there's two outcomes. It's either the weight coming down stops you from leaving, or you have to do whatever the fuck you can to push that weight back up and then get out of there. To anyone watching this with just the audio, you must be very confused as to what's going on. I promise you, this is a consensual gym session and nothing else. Oh, fuck. Tough. Well, I'm wondering about the headphone search. I'm really bipolar when it comes to music. I love listening to music in the gym. Originally, when I first started the gym, it was to like actually escape people and ignore people without that sounding really rude. Obviously, as time went on and I got more comfortable with the environment and I got more invested with the people here in Tribe and then became a coach myself, you know, I'm like, people skills improved dramatically. Was nowhere near as socially awkward as I used to be, but I still loved training with headphones on. One week it'll be like D&B, the next it'll be Slipknot and like heavy music, and then it'll be like black, like death metal. And then other times I'll whack on my classic routine playlist, which is basically just full of like classical music from films, from shows that I would have wanted to use at some point in my classic routine. And it's good. So at the moment, currently, we have Remains from All Quiet on the Western Front playing. It just allows me to like zone in a little bit more. So it's nice, especially during like the fucking shit sets, you know? I mean, when I say the shit sets, I mean like, especially during the hard sets that I feel like are super tough. It just helps massively. Oh, fuck. Okay, leg extension next. And you'll see when I put my feet in the machine, the difference between having them at a right angle and in this machine here. So the old leg extension, I'd be doing like 70 kilos quite comfortably for reps. And then on here, 55 is a struggle. Oh, fuck. I also discovered that on the leg extension, there is no way of me actually locking out at the top my left knee. It almost feels like my patella is kind of like going down into my kneecap. So then I kind of stopped maybe like 90% of the way up instead of like a full lockout. Actually feels fucking good, like a good squeeze. Again, it's not like the weight on the machine or anything, because even when I drop it down, I still get that like slight bit of irritation in my knee. Could be a genetic thing. Could be like an ancestry thing as well. Dad especially has got pretty dodgy knees, so I could have got that from him. But hey, we make do with what we got. It's weird though, because it doesn't hurt on like the squat or like the leg press. It's only when there is maximum focus on my knees where it has like a bit of a sharp pain. But we kind of just pushed through it anyway, really. Quads are definitely way bigger than last prep, which I'm super happy about. Legs and chest, always something that I've been insecure about. So to work on that through the off season and like push hard during these leg sessions and even now during prep and see more muscle come through in the legs, in the chest, you know, like even the back, the shoulders, arms. It's nice. It's nice to see that progression, especially like as a natural athlete. It's nice to see that the off seasons have paid off and prep's paying off and that I'm retaining muscle tissue quite well. Speaking of muscle tissue, let's fuck my quads up. Fuck. Oh, jeez. The classical music is helping today. The whole time during the set, I had my posing music in the background, which again pays homage to a famous bodybuilder's posing routine, which will be revealed. And the part of the song that was playing was when he was showing off quads and abs, and just gave me this like insane burst of like drive and adrenaline for that set. It's nice to imagine things. It's nice to, you know, in my case, picture yourself on a stage where, you know, everything is just striated to fuck. Striated to absolute oblivion. Where you can see every single muscle fiber, every single detail. Some people call it an obsession, some people call it weird, some people call it unnatural. But I think it is a beautiful thing. Not a huge lover of this leg curl, only because it makes me feel extremely vulnerable. No, I'm joking. This is a great machine. 3 sets again, 8 to 10. Mike is back now, guys. Don't worry, Mike is back. So again, apologies if in the first set and then the last set of my leg extension I sounded like shit. But Mike is back. Feels good. That feels good. Quite convenient really that the leg extension, the glute drive, and the donkey kickback are all right next to each other. Now the kickback obviously targeting glutes, and when we wear that classic bodybuilding thong, we'll see all the nice striations come around here and just really stand out during those back poses, and it'll just be absolutely crazy. So that's what we're building. We're building some glutes. It's all about foot positioning on this one, on the pad. Whether it's higher, whether it's lower, whether it's in the middle, it's about foot positioning and the mind to muscle connection of your brain to your glute and thinking of contracting and squeezing that glute. You just swing your leg back, you won't feel anything. Push your leg back with purpose and squeeze your glute. Come in real slow, that's when you'll feel it. So we'll do 6 to 8 on this, and then we'll move on to some leg raises. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck. Right. Fuck. Hot and sweaty, baby. No matter what bodybuilding show you're doing, whether you're doing or no matter what category you're going to enter, whether it is men's physique, classic, open, 212, there has to be some level of ab control. Leg raises primarily in here to target the lower midsection, so I get more control through my midsection. So when I'm hitting those poses, side chest, side relaxed, abs and thigh, yes, the abs are prominent and they stand out, but there's also more control. So then when I'm stood on stage and Lewis is showing at me saying abs tight, I know exactly what the cue is. It's just bring those abs in, not hunch over and crunch. It's just bring those abs in, make them nice and solid, nice and tight, so everything just looks flush, super flush. So we've got 3 sets of 6 to 8. No, sorry, 4 sets of 6. We'll finish these up. We'll do some posing. And then that's the session done for today. It's so weird, man. Every other movement I'm fine with. And yet we get to these leg raises here. Probably sweating more than ever from one set of this, and I have the whole fucking leg workout. Quick tip for anyone doing these as well, when you're doing your leg raises. Hinge the hips forward, almost like you're trying to thrust into the sky. That will help a lot with control and stability, stop you from swinging back and obviously Go nice and slow. Quality over quantity every single day of the week. We'll do 3 more sets of those and then we'll go outside, do some poses. We've still got a little bit of natural light left, so hopefully it picks up all right. We can see how we're looking and then home time. Actually, no, not home time. Then we've got 15 minutes of cardio to do, then home time. Whew. Oh, yeah. Yeah, feel good. Feel good. So that wraps up the leg session. As I said, now gonna go back home, do some cardio, have some food, get some sleep, and then you guys will see me tomorrow, Saturday, because Saturday is check-in day. So I'll see you then. Yes then, people, we are back. It is Saturday morning. It is a lovely morning. Nice and warm outside today. Not muggy, not gross, not sticky and humid. Actually quite nice. We are on our way now back to the gym because we are gonna go do our check-in. So we are gonna see Lewis. We're gonna have a nice sit down chat with him for a bit. And then afterwards, I've got to train again. But you guys will see my check-in, the rundown, how things go on that side of things. And then, yeah. That is the morning. Like I said, I'm then gonna train. I've then got some more client check-ins to do as well. And then the weekend is pretty much empty. So we have a little bit of time to sort of R&R, if you will, rest and recover. I have to say that this week alone has probably been one of the most productive weeks I've had since, you know, starting coaching. It's also been a very good week in terms of prep. I just feel myself getting leaner now by the week. And like I said at the start, well no, like I said in my last video, because there's been so much distraction with, you know, trying to run the coaching side of things, boost my own brand, my own career, there is literally no stress in this prep at all. It is just tick the boxes, get them done, like I said yesterday, and just smash it out. We're gonna head to the gym now. We're gonna get there, do my check-in. I will speak to you guys when we get there. Right, so parked up, heading to the gym now. And yeah, really nice morning today. A bit too bright, probably should have kept the sunglasses on. Don't really think the sun reflects very well off of my pale skin. I think you guys will understand that a lot more when you see me tanned up on stage, looking like salted caramel. And I really hope they do my tan properly this time, because last time when they did my tan, they completely forgot my face. Yeah, I looked a bit strange. But anyway, we're here at the gym now. We're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna say hi to Lewis. I'm gonna also have to weigh myself at the gym because I completely forgot to do it at home. And then we will get into the check-in side of things, which is always the most exciting part of my week, especially, you know, this late in the game doing prep. Morning. Hello. Oh, what a little cutie. Let's go see the boss man. Yo!
Wagwan, yeet, yeet, yeet. Here for the check-in. Drop your packs. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Hi guys, I'm Jake's coach. You're probably thinking to yourself, who's the mastermind behind the physique that you see on here every day? That would be me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. So if you need biceps, if you need triceps, I'm not going to help with calf muscles because I still haven't figured that one out. But if you need biceps and triceps, holla at your boy. Peace out.
Check-in time. Check-in time. Sounds like I said chicken time.
Chicken time!
We're off to KFC.
Hi there, team. I'm going to clip you to my vest now so you can get a real intimate moment with the coach. What are you doing?
What? Sorry.
Yep. 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 Cool. Yeah, good. Yep. Nice. Try and tense the arm closest to me a little bit more for me. There we go. Better. Abs tight. Good. Yep. Bring your elbows forwards a little bit more. Push your knees out a little bit. Yep. Cool. Do you want to throw in the most muscular just for the... Tense your abs. Relax. Tense your abs harder. Yeah, good. Nice. When you do that one as well, try and lift your right shoulder a little bit. So can you be a little bit more like here and then tense down on your abs? Lower your hands down a little bit more. Better. You have a habit of dropping your right shoulder when you do that more than your left. Yeah, you look good, man. You're definitely leaner this week, which is good. It'll be fascinating to see how much weight you drop tomorrow when we actually get the same scale weight. You're definitely leaner this week. You're right on like I would say you're probably a couple of weeks out from starting to look a little bit like freaky deaky. You just need to steer the course, and realistically, I know obviously the main decision-making process will come from visuals anyway. Visually you look really positive, but it'd be good to be able to get your weight to know how aggressive we are being at fat reduction, because I know for a fact we're leaner 110%. It's just knowing how much we're pushing and knowing whether that rate of loss is too fast, or potentially if we could push it potentially a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But it's just making sure we're not being too aggressive and not being too cautious. So, but yeah, overall physique wise, you look good. You can definitely see way more shape coming through now, which is good. You're definitely tighter through your midsection as well, which I'm sure you probably noticed.
Yeah, even when I turn to the side and stuff, and like notice that my waist is like coming like loads.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go like
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then,
It's just retention now, really. We just need to make sure that we're retaining enough tissue. You're good. We just got to keep on pulling, man. Steer the course, continue moving through. It's been quite linear so far. Not really any major changes needed to be made or have needed to be made. We're good, man. Okay. Another week in the bag. Good check-in, people. Good check-in.
So that is the check-in side of things done, as the boss man said. Good week this week. Still making progress, getting leaner, getting tighter. Body composition is good. And then based off my weight that I'll take tomorrow back at home, we'll find out if I can push a little bit harder, or if I'm in a good position, or if I need to dial back. So we're in a really good spot. 10 weeks out from my show on the 26th, which means I'm 9 weeks out from my show on the 20th, which is kind of like my feeder show. And yeah, we're happy with how things are going. So if you have made it this far into the video, I massively appreciate it. If you could give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, obviously, turn on your post notifications so you are notified when a new video comes out, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I'm about to get a very nice back and arm pump. See you guys in a bit.